How to submit to get your live performance royalties. Let's talk about it.
No matter when I'm losing, it's no confusing about the ride I'm choosing, and the only way I'm moving, doing me. It's just me I'm doing.
What up, my oldies? Welcome to the show, Doing Me. I'm your host, oatmeal eating rapping guru, Dyggz, with my co-host.
Hey man, your oatmeal eating Robin to Batman over here, and we are always with you guys every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Give you 3 things.
And 3 things only.
Tips for your oatmeal hunger.
Simplifying the artist role in the music industry.
And business tips to get your bank account fatter.
I'm not gonna lie, that drum roll was superb.
It was
like, even just the riff, like the ending, like
we getting better at the drum roll.
You feel me?
All right, we talked about in the last episode about getting paid live performance royalties.
I hope you watched it. If not, guess what? There is a link somewhere on here that you can like click on it and watch it, because you probably need to.
I need to go back and get on that, because you can get paid royalties when you perform live
and in person.
In person, and this is more money. This is more money than when the promoter pays you. Oh, and I didn't mention this too when I was talking about on the last episode about the royalties that you get paid. They're substantially more than streams and radio play money.
See, he didn't even have to tell y'all that, but he gave it to you.
It's substantially more.
Gave it to you.
You're gonna want to submit that. And so, how do you submit?
That was my question.
That's the question. Let's get to it.
Work.
So for BMI, there's something called BMI Live.
Okay.
Now this is different. It's an actual website. You go on BMILive.com. And if you're already registered with BMI, you just go in, click on the join in, because you're already at BMI. You put your number in there, and then there's a submission form that comes up. Okay. Also, for ASCAP, it's called ASCAP on Stage. ASCAPonstage.com. You go there, same situation. If you got an ASCAP p.r.o licenses, which all of my oldies already know they should have.
By this episode, if you have been watching since the very beginning, you should. If this is your first time watching us, hey, go watch every other episode before this.
And then come back to this point. All right. And so what you do is you're going to go in. There's certain information that you need to have when you fill out these forms. All right. So the first information to have is your performance, time, and date. When did you perform? What time was it that you performed at?
Yeah, we gotta, because I know somebody like myself may have this question.
Come on.
And I'm gonna give you. I'm not even asking. I'm gonna just say it. We know that you never go on stage when you are scheduled to go on stage.
Right.
Just write the time that they scheduled you for and let life live.
Right. Don't press it. Whatever time. Because we know shows, like you may supposed to go at 10, you didn't go until 3 in the morning.
You feel
put
me?
10.
Just
That's
put
fine.
10.
That's where you were scheduled.
Okay.
All right. Then you're going to put your set list. Your set list should be full of songs that are registered with your p.r.o.
So first, make sure your songs are registered before
Make
you
sure
out
we
here trying
do
to make
that.
money.
Right. Then you're going to get the venue's p.r.o. number. What their licensing number, whatever they have, and you're gonna put that on there where the venue at, and then you're gonna fill out submission form. This shouldn't be any more.
Question for you: how do you find their number? Is it through BMI?
Always, and this is a big point. Here is the thing: if you don't have that on there, BMI, you're gonna put the venue name on there where you performed at, because you gotta have that on there. BMI and ASCAP will still pay you, but then they're gonna go after that venue
and make them register.
And they're gonna pay. They're gonna make them pay, and then that venue's in trouble. Right, that venue's in trouble because they shouldn't have been having live music out there. So if you're not, make sure you go and get the venue's PR.
So that means if you out here performing at a Shake Shack or Wendy's, you still put them on there, and BMI gonna go after them.
No, come on. Do not do that. Okay, all right. One more thing we need to let you know. Okay. Cover songs. If you're doing somebody else's songs, you have to put that on there too.
Because that artist has to get paid for you.
Just like you do. They have to get paid for doing that. Now, when you register this, the thing is, we talked about, and if you go back and look at our BMI and ASCAP p.r.o shows, we talked about the different types of accounts that you have. This one needs to come specifically from a performer-songwriter account, not the publishing account. All the people that worked on it will get paid, but a performing songwriter's account is what you'll get off. And BMI, the free one, that's pretty much what it is, a performance song account. But make sure that that's the account that you're signing up for.
Okay.
Now, here's the good news. And I know some people talking about, yo, Dyggz, what's the deal with, I know we're going through a pandemic. Again, we want to get you ready for the future. Live shows will be coming back in some form. We want you to be ready for it. And here's the thing. Even if, and I know some people have been performing live now. There's some live stage shows that have been performing now. Mm-hmm. You're performing. It doesn't matter how big or small the show is. You get paid for performing if they have the venue has a license. What you want to do is think back. You may have been performing at a venue with maybe 10 people and they had, the social distancing thing. You have a 3-month window with ASCAP and a 6-month window with BMI. So you can go back 3 months. From the date of the quarterly payout, you can go back 3 months for ASCAP and 6 months for BMI and go back. If you did a show 6 months ago from that date, you can get paid off of it.
So you're talking about live performances, right? Because I know someone's going to have a question. So what if I do an open mic?
Now, here's the thing is, all performances, if you on that open mic performed one of your songs that's registered with BMI and that venue is licensed, had paid the license fee to BMI or ASCAP, you get paid for performing that song. It's no different if somebody played your song. No different than if it's a stream. You get paid for that.
So don't be thinking it has to be like a performance where you're the headliner.
No.
You could be the opener.
No.
It could be open mic night.
Open mic night. If you perform there, you get their license number, you submit it. Let them know the time and date, the set list that you did, you get paid. All registered song. Also, international. It's 1 year for ASCAP and 3 years for BMI.
That's pretty nice.
3 years. So I know they were doing shows 3 years ago. So, buddy, if you did some shows overseas,
get that money.
Now that's a whole show about the registration for submitting for international, and we can do a show on that. We'll probably get back to that and do a whole show on how you do that.
Which means you have to pay attention.
Pay attention because we're gonna do a whole thing about overseas, how you get paid off for doing overseas shows, seeing your music overseas. Stay tuned for that.
Come on. All right.
But it's one thing I want to tell you is I want to also talk about with the 6 month and the 3 month window that you have. It's a way artists, and we're always trying to get you guys to earn money with your music. You can set up mini tours, and that's another separate show I'm gonna do. How you set up a mini tour where you're going around. I did one in Deep Element, Dallas, where you go to different venues, different bars, and you perform there, and they all are licensed with BMI. I'm with BMI. They all licensed with BMI.
So you're just racking up at this point.
You're getting paid royalties for that. They'll pay you for the shows that you do, and you also get paid your royalties off of that. And what you do is you do you do 6 or 7 sets. So you did 6 or 7 sets over a month or so, and then you batch all them up and send them out to BMI at the same time. This is set list. This, and you get a nice little paycheck for that.
I don't know if it's gonna be little if you're doing all them shit.
Yeah, you will. And I'm gonna tell you how you can do that. Oh, I'm gonna tell you one more thing. A good place to start is the Essence Fest. We're gonna get to that right there.
We're gonna say that.
We're gonna say that right there.
All right.
But we gotta get
this is my favorite part of the show. But we had a traumatic experience in the last episode.
Don't do her again.
And I just want to make sure that we are okay. You good?
I'm good, man.
Ask me if I'm good. Put it in the comments. Say, amen, are you good? All right. We are now about to embark on a journey with Think! Protein and fiber. Madagascar vanilla. See, now you already done pushed me into a different mindset. Almonds and pecans or pecans for...
And Madagascar makes us think about who?
Giraffes and zebras.
And the penguin and King Julian.
You feel me? So here we go.
I like to move it.
You feel me?
I like to move. Let's see what we got. Okay.
A little powdery.
But
don't know if that's an actual word.
But
today it is.
But it's not Elizabeth.
And if it's too much powder, it can be very dry, even though it looks wet. Don't let people fool you. You can taste powder, and it's nasty. Now this, just other thing.
That went to a place then we are just gonna stay with the oatmeal. That was somewhere.
We've tried a lot of things on here, and you've seen our reaction. Majority of the time, it's a great reaction. Very few times you will see us be perturbed.
Right.
This is not one of them, nor is it the greatest reaction that I'm going to give you. It's food.
It's food.
And it has fiber and has protein.
Right.
That's the only feedback I have.
Right.
And that's more of me just reading the container. So in order to do better than how I treated Eliza in the previous episode, I'm just going to say this is food. And yeah.
This is something your girl give to you if she's not that mad at you. But you forgot to do.
You said that mad, which means
but
she
you forgot
mad.
to do something. Like she told you to go to the store and she told you to get 4 things and you bought 3 things back. She be like, that's it.
Because ironically, the 4th thing is the only thing she really wants.
Want to see Ronna? You can get some think. Hey, what's for dinner, honey? Think. Because you need to think. But it's not that bad though.
And now remember, I want to teach you something. When people say it's not that bad,
Right.
don't focus on anything else. It is still bad. So
We love you though, think.
Yeah.
Because you tried.
Well, I'm not gonna say I love you.
I do, because you give me.
I
you
think
give me 10 grams
I need
of
to
protein.
think about it. So with that being said, we're gonna move on to this side note before I say anything else that's outlandish. Here we go.
Side note, think is multiple streams of income. As an artist, we often think of one stream of income, and that's streams. Oh,
Yeah, that was really clever.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what we
Alright.
think is. And then everybody want to show you their Spotify numbers, and then as an artist, you are a music artist. Music is art. It's loved by multiple people in different ways. People consume music other than just streaming it. They like to watch it. They like to have it behind their They like to have it behind their movies. We want you to think about your music business as getting as many streams of income as you can possible. Always be looking for different ways to use my music. Don't be afraid to go do a little kid's birthday party. I've done a birthday party. I've done you can do so many things, and because you're looking at that one source of income, and that's the way we know that an artist is good is his Spotify numbers right. It's more ways you can make money in the music business, and you should be trying to do that as much as possible. Also, if you want to do more inside of the business, it can help you out. Like, say you're an artist and you want to do producing. You can make beats. You make your beats.
Also saved yourself some money too.
Right. You're an artist and you write songs. You write your own songs. You can write other people's songs.
Correct.
You're an artist and you got a camera. You can do videos.
Be very careful though, because it can get a little hairy trying to record yourself singing and you don't know anything about a camera.
Right.
Just vlog.
Right.
That'd probably be your best bet.
Exactly. But you can learn anything and multiple things. You want to get multiple streams of income coming into you so you can build up your music career.
I think we should take a page out of the book of artists. Like, okay, so when we say artists, people automatically think music. When I say artists, say artists, I'm thinking of the wide range of ways that you can create art. So painters, sculptors, and obviously in music. So I want to take a page out of the book of like painters and sculptors. They literally will go through every avenue in order to get their art out there. They'll do galleries. They will sell it to like retail stores. They will put it in their friends' homes because the art being seen is more important than the value they put on it, because it means so much to them already because they put in the work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just having it seen is more important than who is actually looking at it.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So if you take a page out of that book, as far as streams are concerned, the music being heard, whether it's live or whether it's through the internet, social media, through many different ways that you can go about creating different streams of revenue, putting it in someone's vlog that you may know that is
Yeah,
a vlogger,
good question.
gamers, reaching out to gamers, because they play a playlist of music for 6 hours, and that's your song being on their playlist getting ran up. So there are multiple ways to do this, and I don't want to say it's like how bad you want it or like how hungry you have to be. You just got to think outside the box. It's literally like, and it's right in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
There's multiple ways to get your music, and that's a good one. Like guys that play Twitch and gamers, they get a lot of views. People will just sit around and watch them play games, and they'll have music played by that. It can be your music,
yours,
and you can get paid off of it.
Absolutely. Also, United Masters is a great partner with the NBA and other other sports. So I mean, you can get your music playing on EA Sports. You know what I'm saying? Sports Center could randomly play after first take on a break. They could be playing your track, but if you don't explore the option, you just gonna be playing your track in your car off of your files that might get deleted in 30 days if you're not careful, because iPhone don't play that game. Anywho, this or that.
This or that.
This or that. With that being said, oat milk or almond milk?
Oh, almond milk all day, bro.
Really?
Almond milk all day,
Really?
Like when I go to, like I'm kind of lactose intolerant, so when I go to Starbucks and I get their caramel frappuccino, the caramel crunch frappuccino, which shout out to Starbucks, that you fire. I get that almond milk in there, and bro, almond milk, man. I think.
I'm gonna roll with the oat milk. Yes, I know I'm not agreeing with what he said.
Right.
Relax, it happens.
Right.
I'm gonna roll with the oat milk. I am lactose intolerant. I can't stand it. Dairy does stuff to me that should not ever happen to any human being, and I'm tired of it. So I'm not drinking nothing that comes out of a cow anymore. I'm tired of you cows.
And the cows will.
And I get why you kept telling us to eat more chicken through a Chick-fil-A commercial. I get it now. Like, leave me alone. So, granted, I heard you, and now I'm listening. I'm gonna leave you alone because you're nasty.
Right.
You make my bowels do something that I don't like, and I like to have consistency, not a disruption.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're gonna roll with the oat milk on this side of the table,
and the almond milk over here, man.
and almond milk is not dairy either.
No,
I didn't know oat milk was a whole thing. So
right, I didn't know how they milk the oat or they milk the almond, but we'll figure it out.
Milk the almond.
They milked the almond. I don't know how they did it, but they did it though. Right.
Oh man! Well, with that being said, you guys need to. I don't know how many times we gotta say this, but I will say it as many times as we need to until you listen, and then even after that, I'll probably say it again. You need to go download this free ultimate guide that we're giving you for artists.
Ultimate artist checklist, man. Go down there and do that. Fill that out, man. Get your multiple streams of income coming in.
Exactly.
Man.
If you have any questions about the checklist, you can also drop it in the comments.
Drop it in the comments. Got any questions? And
them.
we'll answer them in future episodes. And man, go out there, Odies, and get that money, man, and live your best life.
Get you a business to mind, because that's what we're doing.
Always mind your business, man.
Yeah, go somewhere.
No matter win or losing, it's no confusing about the ride I'm choosing, and the only way I'm moving, doing